Hey everyone, this video is a guide for speedrunning in Minecraft Bedrock. Since there are already a lot of guides for Minecraft Java speedrunning, but not that many for Bedrock, I decided to make my own, with all the existing techniques.
Only on hard that they do poison. Even on normal they don't.
The biomes we should pay attention to when spawning are the following: snowy plains, plains, and beaches. Beaches are very useful because there's a chance of finding treasure chests, and plains because there's a higher chance of finding a village. In the other biomes, there's still a chance to find a village, but it's lower. Also, in Bedrock Edition, strongholds most of the time generate underneath villages. In the Nether, unlike in Java, we don't have techniques to locate bastions, nether fortresses, or other structures, so it all comes down to luck. That's why if you don't find a bastion but have a warped forest, it's better to get the ender pearls in the following way. If you don't find a stronghold beneath the village, you can only locate it by throwing an Eye of Ender.
Crowdfunding is just kind of like,
Just walk in a straight line until you find a
I
village.
don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Explain it.
There are several techniques, especially for mining faster than usual, and here I'll show you how they're done. The first technique is simple. You just have to time your clicks. When you break a block, release the button, and then hold it down again. You'll see that it's noticeably faster, about 25% faster. I'll show you the following examples.
About a raffle instead of crowdfunding.
As you may have noticed, by timing your clicks, the stone shovel can reach the speed of the netherite shovel, and it's only slightly slower than the gold one. Now imagine using this technique with a gold shovel. The next technique is even more impressive, surpassing the speed of the gold shovel. The way to perform the next technique is by holding down the mining button and looking down in a synchronized way. It's a bit hard to pull off and doesn't work in many situations, but knowing it is important. Practice it yourself until you master it. I'll show you an example next. As you may have noticed, this technique is insane, but it's not very useful since it's unlikely you'll find yourself in a situation where you can use it. Plus, it's difficult to execute. Something I also forgot to mention is that you need to be at least 3 blocks below for the technique to work properly. The next technique is also impressive. To perform it, you need good FPS in the game. You simply have to use F11 to maximize and minimize the screen. This technique allows you to see hidden chests, items, mobs, and other types of blocks. Very useful, especially for treasure chests.
Cosmetics on ranked, it's like it's kind of not.
The next
allowed.
technique is also for mining.
A lot
It's
of
very
people
simple and the
do it,
easiest
but
of
it's,
all.
like, not
There's a
really
mechanic where, if you mine blocks at the maximum reach distance, you mine faster. Easy as that.
We thought about like intro animations when you like keep. Somebody.
The next technique is for speed. There's a mechanic in Minecraft Bedrock where you can place blocks above your head from below.
No one would buy it.
Very strange, but useful. This lets you move much faster than normal. The downside is that you need extra blocks and some practice. You have to aim at the top.
Isn't Lunar do capes?